Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. I want to welcome you to the video cast. We all spend a lot of time thinking about tomorrow. And you know, you get different viewpoints on this. I believe that all you have is today. You can't do anything about yesterday. You're not going to be able to do anything about tomorrow until tomorrow gets here. All you have is now. All you have is today. Matter of fact, wrote a book on that. Where am I here? Right there. All you have is now. And it's true. All you have is today. But looking to tomorrow is important. And looking at yesterday has its value. How? Well, yesterday can't be changed. You can't go back and undo things. You can't move victories and glories that you got yesterday into today. Yesterday's gone. It's past. It's history. You can't do anything with it. But you can learn from it. You can examine it. You can understand what happened that I can learn from yesterday. What events took place? What did I do? What were the results? These are things that you can learn, good or bad. I'm not just talking about when you make mistakes and looking back and saying, okay, how did this mistake happen? If you had a victory, how did that happen? How did you put that together? To be able to look at your past and say, these are where the pieces fit together, so you can use them today. Now you look at tomorrow. Tomorrow is yet to come, but you got to have a plan. You got to be able to know where you're going. You know, it's not a case of, we look at people who say, well, I don't think about tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to come and I just let it happen the way it happens. That's irresponsibility. That's not adventurism. You know, it's like you have to have a plan. You got to know where you're going, what you're going to do when you get there, so you can move on. So how do you apply all of these things together? Well, you know, there's an old saying of that you need to live today like you're going to die at midnight. And you have to look to tomorrow as if you're going to live forever. That way you can constantly take in the importance of the now, today, the thing that really influences you and influences those around you. What are you doing today? What are the values that you have that are in your life today? What lessons can you do today? How are you going to grow, develop, move forward? All of these things are important. When you look at tomorrow, you make those plans. I believe in making plans. Plans for 5 weeks, for 5 months, for 5 years, for 50 years. However, you don't know. We don't know how far the future is going to go. But if we know where we're going and we have a plan to get there, then we can apply that information today. You see, what I do today is going to affect my life 20 years from now. You know, and 20 years from now for me is, there's not going to be much beyond 20 years from now. But, you know, I have to look at these things and say, okay, if I have a plan for 20 years, what am I going to do today that's going to move me in that direction? You don't wait 20 years to do it. That's the whole thing with people who look at education and say, well, I want to do a particular thing that I need this education or this degree, but it's going to take me 5 years to go to school. Well, you know what? 5 years passes in 5 years. There's not a thing you can do to change it or to stop it. It will pass in 5 years. But what you do in that 5 years is what will make the difference. Let me encourage you. Live for today. but use today to move you towards tomorrow. Because it's what you do today that will make tomorrow happen. And in all this, let me encourage you to always be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey again. I want to thank you for spending this time with me during this video cast. Now, there's a couple things I just want to quickly ask you to do. For one, at the bottom of the screen, you're going to find a little button that says subscribe. I ask that you subscribe to these videos so that each time they come out, they come directly to you. You don't have to search for them, and you can keep up to date with each video cast. The second thing is I want you to contact us. Let us know what it is you'd like to hear about. What, in the process of you achieving your goals, what do you feel that you need to know? And we'll see if we can help. You can do that by contacting us at our website, which is www.johnpatrickhickey.com. That's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. And I hope that you join us again for every video cast.